Hello, everyone. Cats fed. It's time for another edition of Tryhardia with me, Woke HTV. Well, I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of projects to do. I got projects. Projects, he says. Yay, projects. It's hard to do that and that at the same time. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you dance in Minecraft. Oh, but then I have to use my other hand to do that, and I can't really turn around. Oh, wait, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Wait, no, this way. And then jump, and then dance, and then jump, and then dance, and move. Yeah, move it, move it. All right. How you doing? Sorry, was that all confusing? What a scary sight. Some old racer dude in glowing armor. Anyway, what are we doing today? We are, we're doing a project today. As you might have seen from the announcement or the header of the... If you're watching this on YouTube, I've been trying to put what I'm doing in the description of well, not the description, in the title of the video, and also put what I'm doing in the title of the stream on Twitch, so you can tell what I'm doing. But what I'm doing today is I'm doing a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Anything to put off getting ready to do end rating, which I'm going to try to do on Saturday. But instead, hopefully we will not have the technical difficulties we had yesterday on Monday. Those are terrible a couple days ago. But the project I'm doing is going to involve stone, bricks, which I don't know. Oh, I got quite a bit of this, so I can make stacks and stacks of stone bricks with this stuff. That's good. And I don't think I'll need the stone cutter, but I got a spare one I'll bring with me. And I will need more wood, probably. Spruce logs. I'll cut one down when I get over there, because the project is going to be over by the village. There's more smooth stone here. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. We'll take more. And another one. Look at that. I got smooth stone everywhere. Okay, and it says it's going to involve quite a bit of redstone stuff. So I'll need more than this. Oh, the other thing I'm going to need smooth stone for is I'm going to make repeaters. I might have, I have one. Do you need 3 to make a repeater, or you need 3 to make a repeater? So, yeah, I only need 2. Do I need 2 repeaters? I need one there, 2 there. I should only need 2. So, I'll put this back, and I will make 3 slabs, or 6 slabs, I mean, and I didn't bring those redstone torches. I will need 4 of these for 2 repeaters, correct? And I don't need that many redstone blocks. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to need quite a bit. Okay, 2 repeaters. Got that. And I'm also going to need some observers, which I need redstone. This for. I need 4 observers. Right. Yeah, I'll probably need to bring more cobble with me too. Okay, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's grab some more cobble. I don't know how much cobble I'm going to need, but at least that much. Put that back. And I'm going to get a ton of cobble by digging too. I could have got a ton of smooth stone too, but I like to dig with my fortune pick. It's easy to heal. Okay. 2 observers, and then I need 3 droppers. That's not how you make droppers, by going in the chest. That's not going to help. What do I need for droppers? Droppers. Oh, I just need the same thing. Okay, I need 3 of these. Okay, 3 droppers, 4 of the, and I need pistons. I need to get wooden blocks for that. I don't know how many I need. I should chop more of the other wood. I'll use this wood. What do I need? I need 4 pistons. How many do you need for this? I need iron and just a little bit of iron. 3. Okay, I need 4, and that's perfect. 4. Okay, let's see. 4 pistons, 3. There are 4 pistons, 3 droppers, 2 of those, 4 of those, and then a bunch of blocks. And use that. Oh, and I need 1 fancy stair. I'm going to use acacia wood stair. Do I have an acacia wood stair? I've got a dark oak stair I could use. Let's see, I could use this. I'm going to use acacia wood. See, I got every wood except that. Yeah. I want something that's going to show up as different. And I want to use wood for reasons. Because you're not going to break wood easily with a sword or an axe, both of which I might be using. Or I'm sorry, with a sword or a shovel. Both of which I might likely have in my hand. Or a pick. And see, with a pick, you can't break it easily. Just with an axe, you can break it. Anyway. Did I set them up and set them back down? I don't know if I did. Okay. So, acacia wood. I have 1 acacia wood log here, right? No. I've got enough to make stairs. Which, unfortunately, you can't make them in the stone because they need a woodcutter. That's, you know, the archer... Not the archer, whatever. The table... That doesn't do anything. Yeah, the fletching table doesn't do anything. They should be and it makes sense, right? No, it makes absolutely no sense to make have a woodworking. Use that as a woodworking table. That makes sense, doesn't it? Not even in the slightest. Okay, well I only need 1 of these, so let's put the rest back. Oh, I didn't look to see if I had any. No, I didn't. Not acacia wood. Okay, and I think that's it. And what I'm going to do is, I think I mentioned this on Monday. I am just going to use, I need a bunch of signs, but I'm going to use the same, do I want to take some glow ink with me as well? For the signs. It won't hurt. For the information signs, I have, I'm going to use oak signs too for the actual interior. Those are birch signs. The oak signs are... It doesn't really matter what kind of wood I use, but... let's see, that's odd. I'm going to try to get an even number of things here, so... yeah, I don't need all this much stone. And signs. I'm not. Oh, it's not showing signs because I have the wrong thing highlighted. That's why. These signs. I can make 3 signs. And sticks with the rest of that. Actually, I'm going to need oak logs too, or oak planks. Then we use oak planks in the interior for things, right? No, I'm going to use stone for that. I don't know. Well, let's make sticks now. I can always get more. Just to clean up inventory space. And now I have enough space for white for my signs. That will actually be enough. And anything I'm forgetting, I can put over there. I will not need these this anymore. I don't believe. Oh, glowstone. Let me make redstone lamps. I need 2 redstone lamps. Oops, 1, 2, and so I'm going to need to break down some more of that. And that's enough, right? Actually, I didn't need that. I only need 4 for a redstone lamp, don't I? But I'm going to need plenty more anyway. Okay, so 1, 2 redstone lamps. And I'm going to need levers, but I can make those easily when I get over there. Don't need to clog up my inventory of that. Okay, let's get started. Should I take a bed with me to lay to sleep? No, I'll take the bed that's in the mine. And I'm going to take my fancy boat to get over there. As I said on Monday, I am not using... I like to design my own redstone stuff. I don't like to steal people's redstone stuff, but in this case, hashtag Silent Whisperer. I am going to use his... I have made some modifications to it, but I'm going to essentially use his... Okay. Does this mean there's still somebody around here? I didn't hear him flanging, so this must be old that haven't despawned yet. I'm going to use... straight up, pretty much straight up, use Silent Whisperer's design for Mob Farm. It's a mob farm that's of general purpose. It's a spawner mob farm, general purpose. You can use it on pretty much any. You can use it on any type of spawner, he claims, but some are more efficient. Some have better designs for other things. You could potentially use it for magma cubes or that's not coming to my inventory. You can use it for magma cubes and for the nether spawners. The what's that other thing that spawns in the nether? Yeah, that thing. Blazes, but it's not the most efficient. But for the overworld spawners, both types of spiders, skeletons, and zombies, it's very efficient. However, I have some doubts about the efficiency for spiders, big spiders, because big spiders have are wider, and I think when they spawn from a spawner, they might need a little bit more space dug out to be maximum efficient. So I experiment a little bit with changing around the water. It uses water to push them in place. Of course, changing around the water locations, water drops, and that didn't work. I just really quickly tried to come up with another water pattern. I couldn't do it that fast, so I gave up. I have an idea that's the way to go. So I am not going to do that. I'll use his straight out of the box, and then if I need to make modifications. Though I did, when I practiced putting it together, I did find some problems with what was in his tutorial. If I think of it, I'll link his YouTube video for the tutorial in my YouTube video. That is the one I'm using. But a couple of blocks I needed to change. Oops, I had to get lots and lots of wood. I'm gonna go do that. I don't have a lot of room. So let me make some room. Yeah. Let's not make room there. Let's... Why did I put the bed here to make that jump more difficult when I could have put it here? Use that bed. I'll use this for materials right now. And I'll transport some of this. Let's just put like the redstone stuff in here. For now, then I'll know that it's organized. And I'll split this because there's... Okay. Somebody mentioned, Casey mentioned, oh, you're brave going down such a long, it was about a different ladder. You're brave going down such a long ladder that it's a trust fall into one tiny block of water. But you know what? If you just line yourself up and then let go, you're going to be lined up. Just got to let go of the keyboard or the joystick and you're fine. Anyway. The longer the drop, the better. The less likely you are to get out of alignment. Anyway, so a couple projects doing on the weekdays. Monday we did that project, water drop. There will be another water drop from the mine. And where was it? I marked over here exactly where the center of the mine is. It was this way, a lot farther than I thought it would be. I marked it. I know I marked it. It's farther away than I thought. Okay, it's like here, and then this way. How far away is it? I did mark it, right? With torches, I marked an X on the ground. I didn't, there it is. Yeah. So, yeah, it's quite a bit farther this way, but I don't know which direction. I'm going to measure the, I'm going to try to mark the chunk borders to make sure that all the redstone automated mechanics are in the same chunk. So I don't know which direction I'm going to actually have the drop chute collection. I would rather have it this way, which is towards negative Z. Or no, towards positive, decreasing negative Z. But anyway, let me get over to the village and sleep over there. I've got a bed over there. Save a little bit of tiny bit of time. Oh, you want to contribute to my... You knew that I was going to need a trident. Oh, that's what I forgot to bring, the trident. I'll have to go back and get that. Of course, one of those would give me a trident. I wouldn't have been able to enchant it. That's a key ingredient to a trident killer. You need a trident. It's in the name. Trident killer. See? Yes, it's an automated kill. Again, if you're not familiar with the Bedrock version, I don't think you can do this in Java, but there's a real easy automated killing system you can put together. Hippie Racer, how you doing? Did you say hi back when the cats were meowing? Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. I do not have in front of me the overlay, and the game overlay does not show me how many people are online are watching anymore. So I have to look down to the side to see if I get an increase in viewers. That's how I know to check the chat. Okay, what's the smallest tree? It's probably this one. I'll chop down this one. How are you doing? Yeah, I was doing better than yesterday. That was rough. Man, I was going to send you a Discord message. You might already know this, though, so I don't know if it would offend you to say this, but I'll tell you now since you're here, and then the world will know. When you're playing Dirt Rally 2, it does not help to just hold down the reset button. You have to hold down the brake button because you will not get to reset your car until you come to a complete stop. So you want to hold down your handbrake and then maybe just pump the reset button, but hold down your handbrake for sure. And if you're playing with a pedal, hold down the brake pedal. If you're playing on a controller, you might accidentally shift in reverse, which you don't want. But yeah, you gotta come to a complete stop. You cannot hold the reset button while trying to drive back up the hill. That will not work. Handbrake is guaranteed if you are playing with a wheel. But handbrake either way. Yeah, if you're playing with a wheel, both brakes obviously will help you stop the car. The only problem is on a controller, holding down the controller trigger for the brake will, if you let go and then press it again, you'll go into reverse. And sometimes in the panic of trying to reset, you may end up accidentally going into reverse, which isn't going to help because then you'll be driving in reverse and again, not coming to a complete stop. I got 3. Come on, give me a 4th one. Fourth one would be nice. Then I don't have to wait. Oh, I get one? No, I didn't put this in my inventory. That's a stick. That's not what I want. There is looting on this axe, so I should get one right away. There, got one. Got a couple, of course. Is this going to be enough wood, maybe? Let's see. What did I get? A stack and 5. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. Okay. I don't have a composter out here. I should have a composter out here. I have to borrow one of these guys' composters. You never knew that? Okay, I'm glad I mentioned it to you then. I don't know, you know, I will panic when I'm doing stuff like that, and I'll know what I'm supposed to do and then still don't do it. I didn't know if that was the case with you or if you actually didn't know that. But yeah, you got to come to a complete stop. And for those of you here for the Minecraft content, you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. You don't need to. All right. I think I'm ready to go down now. Left everything else there. And I'm taking this way because I know the way and it's a little bit faster. I can actually go that way, but I haven't marked what the direction is. I know one of the Minecraft people that I watch, I'm like 2 streams of hers behind. It's not that way. Why do I have these marked here? This was the way. It is no longer the way. I'm going to have to pick up some more. It is this way now. Oh, look at that. Oh, I want that. I won't need it, but I want it. Okay, here it is. Now, first things first. We have to dig this whole thing out. We have to dig it out quite a ways. But I only need so many blocks above. Let me put down some of my tools. Let's see. This direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then wall and all this stuff. Okay, this will almost certainly be out of the way. So I'll set up camp here. That. And I'll start there. Cobble, I'm going to get more than enough of that. No, actually what I should do is make, you can do it this way, right? Yes, make a couple of these. I will need a couple of these, probably. Oh no, couple of these. And I hit the wrong button. I got a couple, Well, I can use that instead of... I will use them up eventually. I only wanted one of these. Okay, what I need is 2 spaces above this, so just make a temporary block up here. Am I going to be able to do this? No. Oh, wait, I can't I'm not going to be able to do it that way anyway. Let's just do it that way. Okay, so that's 1 space above, and that's where the redstone lamp is going to go. So let's put the redstone lamp there, and then that's where the ceiling is going to come down, and I put all the redstone stuff over here, didn't I? Oh, man. Okay, let's set up shop here, as I said. And make yes, let's use oak for this because I won't need as much oak. Might as well make it a double chest. Sure, put it there. Okay, dump a bunch of this stone stuff that I will not need. This I might need more of. That I definitely will not need. These I won't need right away. Oh, I need to make more of those. How much will I need? 1, 2, 3, 6 might actually be enough. I think I need 5. You were 11 seconds behind the leader. Oh man, that was a rough time to crash. Yeah, I actually saw somebody else do that. Watching somebody else's stream on a replay, almost the exact same kind of deal. They were, they were doing well. They were ahead of the pack for the time. And, yeah, ended up getting off a cliff and could not get back on, and kept trying to get back on when they shouldn't have. And, yeah, it was a mess. It's easy to do. So, let's see, where I was at. This way. This way, got to pick up the redstone stuff. I'll be back for you, iron. It's a trap. You notice the iron is trapped. There's all this gravel on top of it. Haha, you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me with that trap. I should mine it right from directly underneath, just to show everyone how easy it is to get out of the dirt mine. Actually, I will mine it right underneath. I'll put torches down. Redstone. Okay. And there's actually a quicker way to get there from here if I don't get screwed up. Oh, I'm going to end up getting screwed up. Yes, here. Okay. Okay, now, what was I saying? Redstone lamp goes on top of that block right there. And I will need... I didn't bring scaffolding. Scaffolding might have actually been a good idea here. And why did I move my food? I should not have moved my food. I need my food. Redstone lamp. Okay. And on top of the redstone lamp, we're going to want that block. And put a lever on top of that. And I might need to change this lever into a different location. Is that right? Block, light. Yes, that's right. And now, that should be sufficient. Oh, not there. I mean, that will work there, but that's not what I want. Ugh, let's not break the glass while I'm here. Okay, the lever goes there. Okay, now I should actually be able to take out all these torches. I can leave the one on top just to be extra safe, but because that light should be enough to light up all the area I need. That's right, right? Slab goes there, and then glass would go there. Now let's actually put the slab there. Prove that this works, because if it doesn't work, it's just going to be spiders. Yes, this is the one slab I need. That's why I made 2 stacks of them. And there. That should be lit up enough, actually, all the way down. Part of that is because of the new spawner mechanics. This didn't used to work, but with the new spawn mechanics, it actually has to be darker farther away. And now eventually that will get switched out for a redstone mine. I should figure out what direction I want to go. Anyway, let's start digging down first. 1, 2, 3, 4 from each direction. 1, 2, 4. And I'll replace these things. I'm going to get it working probably first, and then I'll turn it off and replace these walls with what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to make sure a creeper doesn't... My most popular clip on this channel is when a creeper blew up a spider spawner. Not a cave spider spawner. You know, I'm down in a mine shaft, and there's cave spiders. I found a cave spider spawner. I'm like, oh boy, my first spawner is going to be a cave spider spawner. That'll be awesome. And it wasn't awesome because creeper blew it up. All right, there, and then block there, just to define the space. There, 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 there. Okay, this is where I want to dig down now. I'm going to need dirt to get back up. I should have made ladders. Look, I'm going to make some ladders. I have the sticks, right? 6 ladders is all I will need. Oh, I'm going to want to make a infinite water source somewhere too. But I need to get more water. I'll get that from up in the surface. Okay, let's get the digging done first. Okay, so the idea is 2 spaces above. You have a redstone lamp, and then this is actually going to be where the ceiling goes, right there. And then that will be above the surface because you don't want light to be able to leak in from the sides when that light is off. So that will actually be above the ceiling. And then below the spawner, you need to dig down 6. Got to take this out. It didn't look square. So it's 2 down, 4 to the sides, and then 2 above, 4 to the sides, 6 down. That's the pattern. That's the spawn area of on Bedrock. They spawn in a diamond. On Java, the spawn area is a little bit larger. They spawn in a square, but on Bedrock, they spawn in a diamond. You get just as many to spawn, so it's not like you get fewer spawns because of the smaller spawn range. It just makes the thing easier to dig out. And with skeletons and zombies, I know this works perfectly. With spiders, like I was saying, spiders are wider, and it's possible that where it spawns, it'll try to spawn a spider halfway into this wall, and then it may not spawn it. But I will just assume this for now. Okay, and dig down 6 under the spawner. So that's 1, 2. I'll do it 2 at a time. I'm going to have a lot of stuff in my inventory. So yeah, it's 2, 4, 6. 2 above, 4 to each side. In a diamond, and then 6 below. They actually spawn, they don't spawn at 2, as you might imagine. They are 2 above and 6 below. They actually spawn 1 above, on, and 1 below. These are the places they'll spawn. That's where their feet spawn. So this will prevent spiders from spawning there. Skeletons actually have the ability to spawn in a glass block, a transparent block above. Spider jockeys will spawn. This actually will be slightly less efficient if a spider jockey spawns because they're 3 high. But I think they will still spawn. They'll just spawn with their head in the block and then drop down. So that'll be fine too. I think that's fine. No loss of efficiency of these spider jockeys. Yeah, a little bit. Or a redstone. How about that? Repair my pick, see? That's the advantage of doing it this way. And definitely always panicking that I'm not going to accidentally break the spawner. The spawner will not auto break with an efficiency 5 pick. But, still room for panic. There's always room for panic in this game. In any game. Always room for panic. Excuse me a second. Let me take a drink here. And get another throat louser. Excuse me. Don't want to unwrap the throat lozenge on camera. What I could do is get like a cup, pre-unwrap a few throat lozenges, throw in a little desiccant so that they don't dry out, and then I can just reach out. I won't have to worry about it. It'll be like candy. Okay, that's down 2. We want 2 more. I'm taking my time doing this. Oh, I'm hearing crackling. Is that my mic? Let me mute again, unplug my mic, see if that goes away. I still have problems. It's not a cheap headset. It's not the most expensive headset. It's not like a $75 headset. It's like a $30 headset. But I don't think it's my headset so much as the connection. Oh, okay. Fortunately, I can manage that. Whoops. Oh, that's the lava room is there. Okay. I mean, obviously, if I have to get rid of that lava, I will. Okay. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verify all this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then diagonally from here. The sound of the deep slate is pretty cool. The best sound block in the game, by far, in my opinion, bone blocks. It's a real chilling kind of sound. You almost feel like your bones are breaking when you hear it. It sounds like a porcelain kind of sound. I don't know. I like the bone block breaking sound. Maybe that's just me. Okay, that's 4, right, from the spawner. So 2 more. And if you do it this way, you get a real easy water pattern, which is one of the reasons why Silent recommends this pattern, I'm sure. Even though it may, for spiders, may not be the most efficient, but it works great for one-wide mobs. And there's a couple things you need to change, but he all that is in the video. Again, look at the YouTube video. I will post a link to his YouTube video in my description. And I should easily be able to build this in the 2 hours I have. It's actually, when I practiced on my redstone creative world, or I have a creative world that I build projects on and practice with and stuff, so I did a practice run of these and it only took me like an hour, so. Oh, I didn't dig this out today. Oh, I did. I just did it differently. Okay, that is that. Now, I will mine out the walls. I would like to replace the walls. Maybe I will replace the walls. I will at least mine this out. Because I'm not going to come down here again, I don't think. Okay. Actually, what I will do is replace the floor. Because that will be harder to do because there's going to be water in here. So I will replace the floor with stone brick. And of course, more stuff to mine while I'm here. The reason you dig down, I was saying that you only spawn 1 above and 1 below. But the reason you dig down 6 is because you want the mobs to drop as quickly as possible out of the spawn area. That way, you get more. I better put a torch here somewhere. Here? Yes, there. Okay. Temporarily. While I'm digging down farther. Nothing should spawn on top of me, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Oh! Too much cobble already. Duh. Duh. That's the direction I want to go. Ladders. And just the right amount to jump out. Okay. I said 6 and I was right. Now that I use the ladders, I don't even need to get out to put my inventory away. Okay, was that one down? I gotta miss. Now, let's see. I gotta count. Okay. From the spawner. Spawner is... Where's the spawner? I dug out the floor already, right? Yes, I dug out the floor already. Okay. That's the level of the spawner. So... that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 below the spawner. And so, yes, this is where the floor goes. And I do not have those blocks in my inventory, though. Which is why my ladder was 1 short. I don't have those blocks. You know what? I could just use these slabs. I got too many slabs. I'm going to use the slabs. Don't tell anyone. Replace with 4 blocks. On the floor, I don't think there's going to be light leak problems. Let's not take a chance. I'm going to need a bunch of these, so I'll just go ahead and convert a bunch of these. And a bunch of those. Yeah. Okay. Ow! Thought I could catch myself on the ladder. I could not. This is going to be covered with water. You drop them down, and then that's why I came 1 short, because I had dug down to the floor. Dug out the floor already. I could have anticipated that. Okay. Let's actually put a torch there again. Alright. And I don't have room. Let me get these junk blocks out of my inventory. Yeah, I'm calling you a junk block. And I might as well get the ore out as well. That's a junk block. Those are junk blocks. That's a junk block. It's not, those aren't junk blocks. And I may have said junk blocks, I meant these stones that nobody likes. But I even like diorite, to be honest. Or I don't need. I can make a furnace really fast. This one. Start to convert this over. Sure. I'm trying to maximize space here. There. And, good. Then I didn't. Okay, let's start with that. And do I want to use a precious coal? I will use a precious coal. 5? Will that be enough? Probably not. 6. 48. Okay. That's not actually coal. That's charcoal. Okay, so let's see. Pick up the ladder. I did it that time. Okay, so 1, that's 7 up to this ladder, and that is actually the exact level of the spawner, right? The more you get this right, yes, that's the exact level of the spawner. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Measure 8 times and cut 4, because my measurement skills are still terrible. Okay, there we go. That is the pit that we need to fill with water. So I might as well do that now. Oh, but before I do, I need to know which direction I'm going to go. So this is where I pull out the calculator and figure out which one of these edges is the most. It's going to be in this direction of one of the corners. So like if that's the corner I pick to drop them in, the redstone will be in this direction. Actually, the redstone itself will be basically straight there. So let's look at coordinates. 720. I'm pretty sure 720 is divisible by 16. So this looks like it's right on the border right there. Let's pull out the calculator. Yeah, it's 45 even. Okay, and now 351. Let's it's gonna go 1, 2. So this would be approximately where it's gonna center of the redstone if I choose this section. So let's see. 352. 352 divided by 16 equals 22 even. Really? Does that make sense? 256, 96, 8. Wait a minute. 352 minus 256 is exactly 96. Yeah, okay. That's right. So this torch right here is the chunk border. From negative to negative. So this is not where I'm going to put the redstone, because then it will definitely be outside of a chunk. So we will not do that. Let me replace this block. I know what I can replace this block with. One of my worthless blocks. Just to mark the chunk border. Where did I say the use? Ah, here we go. Just one of these. I think I can make one of these this way, right? Yeah, I can. Good old stone cutter. Okay, so this block is the chunk border. So this is not. Unfortunately, the direction that I'm going to have, because I want my drop chute will be close to this port, and I wanted my drop chute in this direction because that's closer to the path from the water drop, the water vader. So, what is a better direction? If the water vader is this way, right? Because that's positive this way and negative that way. Yep, the water vader's that way. The mine's that way. I guess that way's a good one. But see, now I'm going to have... This is going to be close to here. Chunk is going to go from here. It's going to go... That's not where the chunk goes. Let's clutter up my inventory more. Okay, that's the direction that the chunk is going to be. Place that somewhere. Okay, so that's the chunk right there. And it is going to go right through the spawner. Sadly. Because negative... Wait, which direction is negative? Negative? That direction is the new chunk. This is all one chunk here. Wait, north? No, that's not right. That's south. That's south. South is going to be the direction the chunk takes. and right, that's increasing minus, and this is increasing minus this way. Okay, so that's the direction that this chunk includes this block and these blocks. So the new chunk starts here. Yeah, the new chunk does not include that block. It includes this block. So, like that is where the new chunk goes. Okay, so this is in that chunk. So that would probably be the more logical, but that's the direction of the drop. But the redstone, where I'm going to be standing is going to be that way. So probably actually that way is... No, the chunk border's there. There. That way is going to be best. I think. Because it's going to be 16 from here, including this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, obviously 16 that way is good. And 16 from that way is going to be close, though. So this is block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5, block 6, block 7, block 8, block 9, block 10. And then that would give me 6 in that direction. Yeah, that's plenty. The only redstone that's going to be there is going up to the light. Nothing mechanical, so that will not be a problem. Okay, so the exact opposite direction of what I wanted. But that's fine. So let's dig this out. This is the start. 4, 6, and oops, is that right? Yeah, 4, 6, and 6. These 6 as well. Okay, that's where they're going to drop. They can spawn as close as there, but then they will drop down immediately into it. Other places they spawn, the water will drop them down. And so, let's get those fences, and now I need to make water. Not fences, signs. Ouch. And it's, wait a minute. Not that way. It's going to be, was it that way? Which way did I say I wanted? No, I wanted the redstone in not that direction. In that direction. That corner is where the redstone's going to be. So I messed this up. Oh, it's going to be here where the drop chute is. Okay, so let's make this right. Okay, and fill this all back in. Cobble? Cobble, anyone? Yes. Goes back there. 06. That's and that for consistency. Okay. That's where the redstone goes, because that's all easily within the one chunk. I said, right? Because this is going to start the new chunk. 16 from here will be more than enough. Okay. Okay, now that we got that straightened out, let's go back, put the fences up. And water comes here. So I put the signs here, here, and here. Okay. And now we got to put the water down. So, and that's an inconvenient place. That's where the water goes up here. Yeah, the water goes high in that level. So let's see, where else can I go That's not going to be, that's going to be high water. That's going to be low water. That would be the ideal place to go up. Or there. So here. Let's put the ladder there. While I'm working, obviously, this is where scaffolding would have been really helpful. Okay. Then I'll just dig myself a way up and out. And yes, the wall is going to go up higher than there, but I'll fix all that. Right now, I just need a way to get up and down to there, primarily to there. Oh well, right now I just need to be able to get the water placed. All right, and let's get a block to stand on. Someplace ideally where I could jump to the ladder from. Which is not there. Here. There. I can jump there easily. I don't want it too close. I want the water to kind of be able to flow so I can test it out. Now I need to get more water buckets, though. I need to make a water source. I don't want to have to go up and down. I could make a water source in the middle. Because I don't want to have too many. Oh, actually, I know where I got plenty of buckets. Same place where I'm going to have the water. Or right near there. I got buckets where I have the, I have buckets where I have the, whoa, too far. By the cow. Okay, it's not night. That's good. See how well organized I am? I said it would easily take less than 2 hours. Of course, it took me an hour in creative. Big difference. It's morning, which was I was most worried about. It was first thing in the morning. I might still have things spawn up here, but I don't see anything. There's one milk bucket here, which is not going to be enough. I don't need 4 water buckets. To do this all at once without having to run back and forth. I suppose I could have made an infinite spring right there, but I've got the buckets to spare, so. I have extra buckets here for my raid because this is where my cow is. Possible we end the thing with a raid if there's time. Probably will not be time. I think I have the extra buckets here. I have 2 extra buckets here. Which will be enough if I make an infinite source down at the bottom. Or I could just steal 1 milk bucket. Which I will do. Even if I forget to bring it back, there will still be 1 milk bucket there. Get them all in my inventory. Do I have room? I just... no, wait, do I? No, of course, I do not have room. Find something else to put up here. Oh, I know one thing I can put up here. I can get the... oh, I didn't bring that with me. I'm going to say I can get the... I'm sure I got more than enough. Whoa! I got plenty of feather falling. No reason to panic, folks. And, oh, I will have enough because it will take up that inventory space. So, I have exactly enough. Why did I make this like this? Oh. Yeah, we are fixing this right now. If I can find the dirt. Yes, right there. Okay. There. I don't need to get too crazy with this. Is that all the dirt I had in my inventory? That is. I'm going to need more dirt. There. Now I can come up here and go up here and then have an easier jump, he says. You know what? Let's do this a different way. There! Now I'll be able to get up here. In fact, I don't need this extra block now, do I? I'll put it there anyway. Okay, what can I get rid of? Temporarily. Sure. Don't need. In fact, I think I have, yeah, I got a bunch of this with me. Okay. I'll even do the truss fall backwards. Look at that. Whee! I did not make that an infinite spring. Oh, I did make that an infinite spring. See how smart that would have been? Yeah, there's an infinite spring. Why do I have that extra space there? I don't need that extra space there. That's infinite spring just right there. Okay. But this is still a ways away. But I will need more water buckets after this. Okay. Now, where do we... What's the water pattern? Oh, first of all, we need to... yeah, I'm going to have to go that way eventually. Oh, well. Okay, water pattern. We need... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4... I need 5! Ugh! All right. I needed 4. Yeah, these two. And here. And of course. That would be an easy way out. Okay, and yeah, these two. Okay. Oh, wait. And these as well. Yeah, I screwed that up. I swear I can do this by heart. Okay. Water goes. There's the drop chute. So water goes. There. There. So it's low, high. Low. Actually, that's the one I should do last. It's low, high, high, and then high. This side is high. Because we want the water here to be kind of... Oh, whoops. Did I do the wrong... I did the wrong thing. I only needed those two. Let me reach. I cannot reach. Okay, here we go in the water. Okay, now it's symmetrical. Okay, now with this water here, everything will flow this way. And we want it high there and low there because we want some asymmetry, because that way is actually going to be the dropper. There's going to be more water on the ground there, which will help encourage them over. So we want it a little asymmetrical so they're encouraged to drop down there. We can get rid of that. It is important that you do all the water before you do some of the other stuff, because otherwise it will mess up the water pattern potentially. Because you know water is a finicky thing in Minecraft. Let me grab 2 more buckets of water. Actually, I could just go ahead and grab a whole bunch, because I am going to need 1 more there, and then 2 more there. So, yeah. I'll just fill up all of these. Again. Then I'll have 1 with me when I'm all done. Wait, not yet. There. And here. And that's the drop is. Okay. Wait, no, that's not where the drop is. This is where the drop is. Ah! There. Okay, now this should be the correct water pattern. Everything's flowing smoothly. Nothing can get caught in corners. Keep in mind the spiders are going to drop like that. Oh, and I should fix that too at some point. Yeah, these need to go up all the way to where they spawn. Why did I not put that high enough? Well, as it turns out, these aren't high enough either. This whole thing is going to end up being dug around and around and around to get down there. Temporarily. And then the chute taking me up will be there. Okay. Yeah, I'll just spiral staircase up once I get over there. Okay, so the water pattern is good there. Now, the next thing to do is... well, actually, the next thing to do is going to be to gain better access to that area, because it stinks right now. So that's there. I need at least... Yeah, let's do like 4 here. 4 here, and then 8 there or so, and then spiral down, something like that, if it's wrong. Wait. 4 was enough, right? No, 4 is not nearly enough. Let's go 6. This is just a temporary tunnel, so I can get in to do... Oh, look at that! More mining to do. And more iron, too. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to place me 729,342. And, do I dare go down there? Sure. Whee! Oh, this is way far enough. Oh, boy. Well, that's okay. Because, that might mean... Well, this is actually going to be too close. What it's going to mean is I'm going to have to get rid of some of this. Three, 4, 2, 7, 4. Yeah, well, this, I don't... This is definitely far enough this way. I went too far that way. Which, where's the drop there? So this is where the equipment's gonna go, so... Yeah, let's just dig up this way. I don't remember what the height was that I need to get to. should be like 8 up from where I was. Okay. 1, 2. Let's fill this in. I'm going to get confused myself. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And which direction am I heading now? The right way or the wrong way? So, that way. What's the way to head? Now I got myself all confused again. Okay, where's my hole here? Here's my hole. So, and that's where I want to get out. So, this is the direction I want to head. I'll pick up that wood. Don't worry. Okay. And that's 8? Oh, okay. Oops! Ah! Well, I shouldn't have done that. And wood is going to despawn on me. I'm going to be mad at myself. Let's just put down these fences. There, I can pick up everything. Okay. So, that's the direction I want to head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More stuff to mine. And, am I going to run into the other tunnel I dug? I should, right? Or I'm not? Okay. Yes, my sense of direction is terrible. 3, 4, 5, 7, 2, 4. 3, 4, 5, 7, 2, 4. Let's see if I can get to that ladder. Even though I'm fighting the current. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the 3, 4, 5, 7, 2. 4, 5, 7, 2, 4. There it is. Okay. And I did go down farther than I needed. But that's okay. Okay, here's my access tunnel to down here. Which is going to be there. Right? Okay, and then this stuff is going to have to be dug out again farther, but this is the way I get out. Actually, it's going to have to be one lower than this. Actually, it's going to have to be several lower than this. Let's dig this down a little bit farther for now. Because this all has to be dug down two. In every direction. Did I do this right? 6 there? That goes there, and then it's, except for that, it's, yeah, okay, so this is the center 4. Okay, yeah, that's right. Dig down 2. Okay, and I'll dig this out too. And dig this out too. And dig this out too. Okay, and this is where the mechanics are going to go right here. Why didn't I not clean out my inventory while I had the chance? This is going to annoy me. The fact that that is going in my inventory is... Whoops. I did not want to do it that far, did I? No, I did not. No. That won't work. Why am I messing with this? There. Just want to make this a little bit smoother and not hit my head. All right. Dump some inventory. Actually, I'm not going to need this redstone for a while. I will need this. Not going to need these for a while, obviously. Still need more of those signs. Won't need this. Won't need this. Won't need this. And won't need this. I will need these. I want to get more of these. So let's get more of those. 24, actually 24 will be enough. Okay, don't need this other redstone lamp yet. Definitely don't need that yet. Do I need, can I repair anything? Sure, let's repair my axe. I wish I could burn these things, these slabs. Turn those into slabs. They're not gonna burn. They're not gonna come out evenly in the slabs. Oh, whatever. Slabs and sticks. You never have too many sticks. Okay. Now, do I have everything I need here? I think I do. Maybe. Wait, where's the 4? Did I do this? This is the 4x4. No, I need to dig this out too. Right, okay, so this should be a 4x4 area here. And off-centered in that area is... This is the middle 4x4. That's where they're going to drop, and then 2 exits that way. Okay, so this is right. And I can't help myself. I got a mine. This is going to have to... A lot of this is going to have to be dug out anyway. Or some of this is going to have to be dug out anyway. So. If I see exposed stuff, I got to mine it. Okay, now, we do this strange pattern. With pistons. Did I bring the pistons? Yes, I did. Okay, we start off with pistons. And with this 4x4 here, we have one piston here, one piston here, one piston here, and one piston here. That's the bottom layer. Except, oh, I didn't bring that. 2 temporary blocks are going to be there. And 2 more permanent blocks are going to be here. And there is where the stair is going to be, and here. That's where the stair is going to be. And if I don't get it now, I will forget. That is eventually have to go down, so. One thing I forgot was the stair. If I don't build this in layers properly, because I'm going to cover stuff up with observers and whatever, so. This is the special stair. Obviously, Silent Whisper has a much better tutorial on this than me. Than this right here. Okay, and the stair goes here. Lights it up. Okay, now, on top of this stuff is a collection of observers and droppers. But one of the droppers is actually going to be not a dropper. It's going to be one of these. Because it's a spider spawner. So this one here is going to be one of those on 2 ticks. Okay. And then the rest of these in the corners are droppers. It doesn't matter what direction they're facing. Sure. And then here is going to be observers. Actually, that's a good direction for that. Because that's going to be exposed, so I don't want it on the front. Observer, oops. 2 ticks. Gotta crouch. Observer. And observer. Oh, the stair. And observer. And observer. And that will be exposed as well. And then just temporary blocks in the other places. Permanent blocks. Block, 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 and block. And now I have to get out of here. And I have 1 dirt to do it. Good. And I should never have to come down here again. Assuming I did this right. And yeah, this is where the pit is going to be. Goodbye, dirt. It's been nice knowing you. I should use... Yeah, let's actually use a renewable resource. I get panicked about this. This is a renewable resource, so I will use that. I'll get rid of the renewable resource. Okay, so this is where the kill chamber is going to be. And how this works is a trident is stuck there, which I still need to get. And then a piston will push that trident and then push the trident and push the trident and all the way around. And the reason this is going to work is because the signal is going to go around this, for example, let's start at the beginning of the cycle. This observer will fire this. Actually, it'll start here, but anyway. As we go around the circle, this observer will put power into here, which will affect the dropper, which this will observe the power going in the dropper, which is then going to put out here, and then the dropper, etc. So these blocks are going to get powered by the observers, and so the pistons will push. But then the signal is going to keep going around because the dropper is going to... This is a sneaky way to go around the corner in a waterproof way. The power is going to affect the dropper in a way that... Because if the block next to the dropper is triggered, the dropper is going to try to drop something. Now, it doesn't have anything, but it still, in effect, clicks. This will recognize that click, send power to here, which will recognize the clicks, send power, etc. And then this one, the power will go here, and the repeater will power on because the block in front of it is powered, and then the observer will pick that up. So it all works the same. You could do repeaters all the way around, but repeaters are slower than the droppers. But this one we want to be a little bit slower because that slows down the cycle just enough of a beat in between that it gives the chance for the spiders to... This is actually... A lot of this is going to be dug out. Yeah, and actually, I'm going to have redstone axes here, so there. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Okay, oops, I forgot one important thing. Going to go down there. And that's an important thing I forgot to actually make, which is a hopper. And I'm going to need to make at least a double chest as well. I know how to do this. I can do it by heart. I just don't remember everything to bring with me at the same time. Okay, so let's make a double chest. 2, 3, 4. And a double chest. And I should have put just a thing down there, but I still need to make the hopper up, so I need to make another chest for the hopper, and one more chest, whoops, and one hopper. Now I got a double chest and a hopper. Okay. Okay, and it's gonna be right in my way out. Yeah, that's fine. That's all fine. This is where the hopper is gonna go. And temporary block to get myself out. Now the hopper will have one block in it. So I won't lose a block after all. Because I need to dig this out under here to get to the hopper. So. What is under here? Oh, is that my... No, that's a cave. How about that? Now, it's not going to matter that this isn't lit up, but I'm going to light up anyway. Because spawner spawns don't count against the mob cap, but looky there! These are the advantages of making a XP farm. You find things like this. Glory. I had to clip that. That's why I was silent for so long. All right, fortune pick. How many diamonds do I get out of here? I probably waited too long on the clip. And the clip is going to be quiet. Anyway, I don't think there's a way to edit the clip, is there? All right, I got diamonds. Will pay me back for all this stuff. There's iron and stuff here, too. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Or ever, probably. You know, I'm right here. I should go ahead and get this, because I'm not going to come back this way. If this cave doesn't go anywhere. That was it? Okay. Can never have too many resources. Yes, and actually, I don't need to do that, I don't think. I think, yeah, this is low enough. Okay. Slabs go right where I'm at here. And yes, those 2 blocks are supposed to be dug out. I think. Are they? I don't remember. I think so. That has to be a slab. Which I do not have with me. I could make more slabs, but I'm not going to. That has to be a slab so I can open the chest. But right now, it's not going to be anything. There. That's where the chest is going to go. And then these are going to be slabs here, which, as I said, I do not have with me. Yeah, I can't have that light there, because I need to make sure that the light from there is blocked off. In fact, a bunch of redstone is going to be going up there, so that's just going to be tricky. Yeah, slabs go there, and then that could be my way out. Okay. Slabs go here. Right? No, slabs actually go on the next level. Never mind. Slabs go in front of the chest, I believe. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, slabs go there because that gets you up at the right level to do that. Yeah, so slabs on this level. Double chest goes there. And now, here's where the tricky part is that I need the wood for, which I didn't get. First of all, lever goes here. So that's an easy thing I can do. And this will let me actually test. Let's test that the thing works. And these blocks, like I said, are going to would have been replaced anyway, but it goes once and then it goes around in circles. Look at that. It's so beautiful. And they're all going right. Yep, they're all going. Okay, we can now turn that. We can now turn that off. Okay. And now, oh, I forgot to dig those out. Because I need to put water back there, which I'm not going to be able to reach now. I'm going to have to go back above. Do I have my 2 water buckets with me? And do I have signs? Yes, I do. Okay, and signs go... Water goes there, flows that way, flows down that way, so the signs go right here. Didn't want to dig those two out. Okay, the water has to be full. Yeah, we don't want the water actually in the mechanism. Okay, and now the water. Here and here. Okay, now that water flow pushes anything, because that water flow is going to come down here, that pushes anything off into the actual mechanism. And then I am going to have to put 1 more water bucket on that step when the time comes. Okay. Okay, and that actually does need to be blocked off now, doesn't it? Above the observers? Yes, above the observers. Cobble. I got cobble on me. Okay, I should not have to go in there ever again, hopefully, if I did this right. Okay, now it looks like I did it right. Now, we put water on here. And I forgot I need to put the trapdoor on first. Okay, now I gotta get the trapdoors. Get myself out of here. Just right. Easy peasy. And that's where I put the fences, of course, which were not in the best place. After all. Oh no, that's not where I put the fences. I put the fences there. So now let's put some more fences here. There. Lots of fences. Okay. Let's get the correct wood and a crafting table down here as well. And those half slabs. Because I put this wood away, which is what I want to make everything out of. And yeah, I might as well bring another crafting table with me, because I got blocks for it. Yeah. And I will not need this. Those are to make the signs for the thing. The rest of the signs I'm going to make out of the good wood. And, oh, I do have more dirt in here. Cool. Okay, and I won't need those. And, again, what needs repairing? That no longer needs repairing. Okay. I'll repair my axe one here. And pull this down and put those in. And get those going. Don't need the deep slate. Do not need all this cobble. I should not need those buckets. Why am I missing a bucket? Oh, because I had already put it in there. Okay. Okay. And I'll need that in a bit. There. Okay, put this down. Build all my wooden things that I need. I need a trapdoor. I need a stair. I need doors. I need all kinds of stuff eventually. Oh yeah, this needs to be blocked off now, doesn't it? I can get rid of these ladders, but for now, I can't reach that. Oh, can I reach that from anywhere? That actually needs to be... Yeah, these need to go. Or no, that's where the ceiling needs to go. Boy, this is not pretty. Okay. Okay, the ceiling goes here. So we are going to get rid of that stuff. And I hear lava. And am I disconcerted by it? No, not at all. What would make you think I'm disconcerted by it? Okay, and there I can reach. Good, goody, pretty good. Okay, and go back over this way some more. And okay, that's ceiling. I'm working on ceiling now. Oh, I gotta make sure that I know. That is where the drop is. So this is, no, the drop, it's gonna be this direction. Is where, yeah, I should know exactly. I should know exactly where this thing is before I go up to wire it. Okay, I can actually get that from the surface to see where it is. I might just, in fact, dig straight down from the surface to mark it out. Okay. And make sure the ceiling is all filled in at the right level. I can do the rest from over there probably. And complete my columns. And then columns will be there, and there, and there. And this needs to go. This is all spawn space. I gotta make sure this is correct. Okay, does this look right from the top now? Other than my trail that I need to fill in. Okay, and that gets filled in. This This needs to go. Oh, I'm out of cobble? Really? Maybe I'll get this, save some of this. Probably not. Okay. Yes. I want to grab it now. Because I won't want to lose it, because I'm out of cobble. And I'm the cheapskate. I want to keep everything. Worst case, I can come back here and, you know, build up from the water. As long as the light's on, I'm not in any danger. I'm going to sacrifice my ladders. Not necessarily. How good am I at this? Oh, I'm not going to sacrifice the ladders at all, because they're going to go down into the, I can get out there, right? No, I can't get out there. Can I do this? I think I can. Of course I can. Look at there. Okay, now this is not an important part, but I might as well do something with it. Okay, now those have to come up, and this has to go. Because of course I got yet one more fence I don't need. And we're just about done here. And these have to come up. Ceiling. Okay, this is it, my last chance, and now that light I do have marked where, oh, wait, I see a problem. That right there is a problem. That spawn area, I can't not have that blocked. Okay. Now, last chance. I will make some maintenance way of getting in here. Just, I'll fill it with dirt or something so I'll know if I absolutely need to. And because I do plan on coming down here anyway in order to replace these blocks with something more recognizable, like the stone bricks. And as long as I have that light on, I'll be fine with it. And what I'll do is I'll have a way to get down with the lever that's there, so I can turn the light on. Okay. Okay, that looks good. That is sealed. No spiders can get out of there. And then these I'll probably replace with dirt, and that'll be my way in. Or the dirt will be here or something. I don't need all these. This way, if it's stone brick from the outside, I'll realize, oh, that's stone brick. I do not want to break through there. But I'll have dirt here or here, more likely, so that'll be my access. Okay, so wood. But before I go down with the wood, I might as well actually dig down to the lamp. Get the Might as well go home, get the trident, and we'll actually see how this works. And for now, I won't have a lamp switch down there. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no, this is where I want to go. No, that's not where I want to go. That's the long way around. That's the bump my head on everything way around. This is the way I want to go. Let's, this is, I want to go there. So I probably should put something here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go get that trident. I gotta enchant it anyway, and I'm sure I have trident enchants. The worst thing you could possibly do, which I almost did, I did in practice, was I enchanted it with loyalty. The whole idea is to throw the trident and have it stick in the stair. It will not stick in the stair if you have loyalty on it. It will come back to you. That's the entire point of loyalty. Impaling 5 is what I want. I probably have a book somewhere with Impaling 5. It does not need to have unbreaking or mending or anything like that because it's not going to take any durability. So let's see. What was I going to do? Make access to this as well. I'll do that while I am... just temporary access to that light. The light I know is right here. Because I marked it. How far down it is, I'm not sure. Do I have those ladders with me? No, I have 2 ladders with me. Okay. I don't have to make stairs. Get dark soon. That's the one. Oh, let me go sleep. That's the actual spot right there. Yo! Alright, creeper. Let's not take a chance on you. Phantoms! I've been down there too long. Ah, crap. Can I get in bed? Can I get into bed? Or do I have to run away? Don't attack me yet. Alright. Phantoms, you go burn. Creeper. There he is. Zombies can go. I wasn't thinking I'm going to be down there that long. I'm going to have phantoms. The phantoms are one of the coolest mobs in the game, implemented in one of the worst ways in the game. People don't like the phantoms because... You can move. People don't like the phantoms because of the way they were implemented, not because the mob itself is not cool. I voted for the mob. I had no idea how they were going to implement it. In the dumbest way possible. That is what I want. I know the ceiling is cobble, so if I hit cobble... It is pretty far down. This is the worst possible way of getting down here, but... It is a way of getting down here. And, I need to make sure I don't leave... light should not be able to leak around the... light. because it will be encased on top and on all the sides. I'm going to run a little bit long. I'm not supposed to run too long today, but I'm going to run a little bit long. Because we are so close to being done. I want to see this project through. I'm ignoring the ore. I'm ignoring you, ore. There's going to be a water elevator access to this, but obviously not here. Because this is, I'm not going to go up through the middle of the spawner. I need to get to where my AFK spot's going to be. Yeah, it's pretty far down. I'm pretty sure I did not get the wrong... Well, if I found diamonds that close, I know it's pretty far down. So I'm not even... I mean, I'm just now at water. I'm not even at water level yet. That's how far up this was. It's like, you know, yeah. This is going to be a long process here. For half of the stream is going to be me just digging down to get to this lever. I probably should have figured out a way of getting to it from above the spawner room. That would have made sense. I'm going to have to do that anyway. I'm going to run out of torches doing this. Where's the torch? Trying to keep track of where the actual... that's not it. Where the actual lamp is going to be. I'm not giving up yet. I'm sticking to the plan. It was a terrible plan. But I'm sticking to it. Oh, iron... Do I have something besides... Do I have smooth stone left in my inventory? I have... I have this. I can fill this in with that. I don't want to use cobble because I'm using cobble as my marker. I think I'm going to get there soon. He says... Oh, I thought that was cobble. Where is this thing? I'm starting to worry that I screwed this up. Whoa! I screwed it up! Great. Yeah. That's good. Oh, I didn't put the lever on top. I put it on the... Well, there's a block on the side, but I thought it was cobble block. Okay. 352726. 352726. I'm going to have to go out through here. Yeah, I don't really care if this is, And see? All that stuff that I dropped in here is still going to be there, except for the ladders. Why did the ladders not go down there? I don't have the water there that would wash them in the corner. That's why. Oh well, ladders be gone. 352726, whatever. Well, I'll be able to see where the thing is. Here we go again. I just wanted to dig a hole to the lever. I didn't want to actually flip the lever off yet. You gotta put the water in there and the trident in there. Too far. Wait, what? I went the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Not surprising. No. That's the way to the thing here. This is the way home. Oh, jeez. Alright. I gotta fix that hole in the ceiling, if nothing else. And this way, this way, this way, this way. Three, 353-726. Is that what I said? 353-726? 352. Maybe that's what threw me off. Close, 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 closer, closer. I'm gonna fall again. I know I'm gonna fall again. I think my lights were off too. Okay, here. Now, the lamp is... Oh yeah, I was off. The lamp is actually not there. The lamp is there. I was off. Okay, let's fill this in. There it is. There's the lever. I'm gonna put it there, but I have to make the lever first. Okay, the light is on, and I'm going to end up, I know I'm going to end up breaking that block. I don't want to break either of those blocks. That's it. I'm just punching it. Too scared. Okay, now, there, I can see the lever. So I can turn the lever off. Which, let me go get the trident. I gotta make the wooden gates before I turn the light off. So let me go make the wooden gates, and then I can go get the trident, because I can turn the light on before I stick the trident in. No, if I do that, the spider's gonna spawn. Okay, I can make the wooden stuff here while I'm here. Oh, this is the worst possible way of doing this, folks. Duh! Sorry, I looked up at the clock. thought it'd be faster to do this and not turn, but it's actually not faster. Okay. Oh, and it's night again. Fortunately, I do not have to worry about, still have to worry about creepers, but I don't have to worry about phantoms. There's a creeper. I think he's out of range. I don't have a cat here. I should have get a cat over here. Yeah, I see you with your bad self, with your helmet. I know there were creepers were this way. And of course he drops everything. Do I have room? I had room. How about that? I didn't want to drop all that stuff. Be nice to have, but okay, where were those creepers? I did have room for all that stuff. Okay, creeper. Where were you, creepers? Did you despawn? They will despawn, I think, if I don't engage them. But, yeah, let me go get that trident. That'll be the safest way of making sure that, well, if I'm going to go with the trident, I might as well take everything with me, because I got to go home to get the trident. They will definitely despawn if I go home. All right, folks, we should be done by 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is the worst case. You do not have a trident, so I don't care about you. I need an enchanted one anyway. Gonna be a canal through here, as I said. Gonna have boat passage, but I don't have any boats. Put it together. We are gonna get this thing working. We're very close now. You saw the mechanism is working. The drops, I'm going to get so many, I'm going to get mostly drops of string and eyes. I don't think I can trade eyes. I think I might be able to trade string. Have to find the right guy to trade the string with. But, the eyes, I think, are going to be worthless. But occasionally there will be a spider jockey, and so I will get some arrows. So it is worth somewhat AFK in there. Mostly it's an XP farm, though. I better have an impaling book. Oh, if I don't have an impaling book, I'm going to have to do the enchanting and all that stuff. Well, actually, I don't really need impaling. I could pull the thing back and replace it with impaling. The idea is there is access to get back your I might have trapdoors in that thing. Well, I'm gonna need more trapdoors regardless. And right now I need to put the slabs down to keep spawning so I can make that room dark. Put a redstone torch there so I can kind of see, but it won't actually light anything up to affect the spawning. Alright. Let's just dump the drops I got. Zombie flesh. Yeah, whatever. I don't think I have any more of that anywhere, so I'll drop that. And I guess I can get cooking. Okay. And trident. I say to trident just for this purpose. Now, let's see what books I have for tridents. These, I think, are junk books, or not particularly good books. These should be, if I had Impaling 5, it should be here. Or maybe not. Combined with something else. I thought I did save an Impaling book for sure. I will be hitting them in the water, so I think the Impaling works. I'm not sure. It seemed to work in my testing. Ah, Impaling 4. No, that's better than nothing. Do I have 2 Impaling 4s? These are like mending and stuff. Even if I had an Impaling, I wouldn't waste it on that. Okay, well, I have 1 Impaling 4 book. Do I have another Impaling 4 book? Otherwise, I can enchant it and get Impaling pretty easily. But then I'll be risking getting loyalty with it. I can always unenchant it if I do. Impaling. Come on. Impaling 4. Protection, sharpness. Okay, so I'm guaranteed to get what I want. Oh, here's Impaling 4. Punch and loyalty. Which do I want to give up more? Sharpness, protection, Impaling. These are all 3. Punch 1. That's not top level. It's not going to matter how many levels it costs me. All it's going to be on it is Impaling. Oh, wait. Loyalty. Don't want that one. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles. Almost did it. Not there. There. Okay. Agua Infinity's probably don't want to give up as much, but whatever. Impaling 5. There we go. Okay, I got my Impaling. I'm all set to get back over there. Because all the other materials I need are there. Kind of took a bad angle there. I have just enough time to get there and sleep. Gotta put the trapdoor in and the stair in before I put the water in. And then I can put the Impaling in. And then I can go turn off the light. I'll turn the mechanism on. Turn the light off. And then watch the spawns. And it's raining. I think we're within 10 minutes of having this done. Assuming nothing goes wrong, but it probably will. Look at this. One-handed. Guiding myself through here because I was taking a drink. If I'd have messed that up and gone up the stair, I would have taken off my swim. I would have slowed me down. It'll be nice when I get this canal done, get all the beacons done, get the rail line finished. On Monday, I found out the rail line is in the wrong place. I thought I had it finished, at least laid out. Not decorated, but nope, wrong place. It's through here, right? No, not through there. It's around there. That's the bad place. That's why I need the beacons. Boats are a lot faster than swimming. Even though I got Aqua Affinity, I swim well, and if I get a dolphin out here. Suppose I could put a torch or 2 down here. So I recognize the way to go better. And these could be closer to shore. Why I'm doing this now, I have no idea. Because I can. Because I'm thinking of it. You want to do it while I'm thinking of it. And Saturday, I am still expecting to do Um, Saturday, I'm still expected to do end rating. Make sure I back up the world, because if anything really tragic happens, I'm not above restoring from backup. Oh, I want to go down here anyway. Look, I can even spin. Ow! Okay, I pushed the stick forward. I did not spin evenly. I didn't have it lined up. Oh, now I gotta go do it. I gotta try it again. I screwed something up here. Yeah, I know I'm low on health. I'm not that low on health. Okay. I gotta prove KZ. Okay. There. Forward. Now I spin. What? Oh, that's why the water was there. That's the water drop. Ugh. That's not my permanent water. That's embarrassing. I made the water source in the wrong place. Casey's revenge right there. Okay, that's another clip. Send that one to KZ in a DM. Okay, where was I? Where was I getting lost, apparently? Why is this here? Which way did I go? This is the way to go. That I don't want to go that way. That's just... yeah. That's a not way to go. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. So, oh, man. All these weird stairways and stuff. Here. There! Okay, now. I did not put the crafting table there, but I do have a crafting table on me. I said I was going to put a crafting table there. So now I got a crafting table here. Okay. Yeah. That will not stay here permanently, but we need wood. We need a trapdoor and a stair at least. A spruce trapdoor. And just enough for a stair, I think. Or 4 stairs, because we need 4 stairs. Oh, and I also need a fence. And that should be enough for a fence. Oh, not a fence. A fence gate. Okay. Now, let's see how this works. Here I put the stair. Here I put a stair, upside down stair. Right there. Here I put a trap door. Like, whoops, not like that. Like, make sure that goes in the right direction there. Okay. And then under the trap door, I put the fence. Or fence gate. Why don't I not see it in my inventory? Okay, I put the fence gate. And I forgot to get the slabs, which I'm going to need. Oh. Oh, I had stone bricks with me. Okay. Good. Yes, I made more slabs. Because I'm all about the slabs. I'll put a torch. I got a torch way up there. Let's not put it way up there. Let's put... Actually, should put it there. What do we have? Trapdoor. Use that here. Just to make sure there's no spawn. That's also probably a spawn, huh? If I put... Yeah. I'm going to need a lever here anyway, so... Want to make this kind of dark. In fact, I did say I pulled out the... I'll use andesite. Yes. Make sure there's no light leakage there. Okay. All right, so let's put the water in place. There, and it is nice and dark here. Okay, the water is in place. Now, we take the trident. And we put the trident here, on the stair. And then we activate the machinery. Okay, and now we close the door. Once we close the door. Now, the reason the fence gate is here is you cannot get close enough now in order to pick up the trident. But if you open the fence gate, then you pick up the trident. The reason you want to be able to pick up the trident is for multiplayer, basically. But sometimes it gets screwed up and lost and whatever, so. Okay, there we go. Now, weird how I got this. Anyway, okay, now. Nothing will spawn there, that's why I put the thing there. Now we go back up. And because I was not smart and dug a better tunnel to the top of that thing, which I could probably easily do up here, but yeah, this is going to be as slow as possible now. Fixing that. Did I sleep in the bed? I'll sleep in the bed here. It was getting night. This way. And there will be creepers there, I'm sure. Because of course there are. I forgot to sleep in that bed because I got so discombobulated by breaking my ankles. Alright. Getting more drinks. I really need to get more cats over here. I got cats in the village. I could easily tame one and get it over here. Let's get the bow out. Well, let's get the sword out. I've done that knockback. Not a punch on the bow either. Panic! Panic! Okay. No creepers. Not yet. Whoa! What did I just say? No creepers, not yet. What did he blow up? Ah. Another clip, and he blew up everything. What did he blow up? He blew up everything. He blew up my bed. He blew up this. He blew up that. He blew up the chest. He blew up pretty much everything he could blow up. Okay. First of all, is there a second creeper around? Probably. Let's, yeah. Creepers are the worst. What did I say? I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep to make sure no creepers. And then did I sleep? No, I've got to sleep. I did say that I don't have forever to do this, right? I gotta put, okay, at least where the chest was. Since everything's blown up, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I think that's where the bed was there, right? Okay. Let's get the bed back where it goes. Get chest back where it goes. Dump some of this stuff Dump all of this stuff. It'll pick up stuff before it despawns. Ladders, milk buckets, everything. Cannot believe that. But I got 3 clips out of it today. Oh, man. I don't remember exactly how this was, but I know this is where my torches were, so. Torch, torch, torch. And torch. Okay. Might as well just build this all the way up now. It wasn't quite in the right place as it was. Okay. And I think I got everything, right? Okay, might as well fix that up a little bit. All right, and what did I have here? I had a furnace, double chest. I'm not sure what else I had. This still works. Ladders. And not pick up all the ladders. I thought I had more ladders here. Maybe not. No, probably not, actually. Now, why am I going down here? Worst possible place. One of these days, I'm going to stairs on here. I keep threatening. All right. I got torches around the bed. That's good. Oh, let me reorganize this. Oh, the ladders are one of the things I threw in. Okay. Milk bucket. I need water bucket. Sand was probably in there. This wood was with me. All that cobble is fine in there. More cobble is fine in there. Rails were definitely in there. What else? Those were in there for building another part of the rail line. Smooth stone, gravel was in there. Crafting table was there. Gotta pick one of those up. Oh, crafting table was here too, wasn't it? Did I not have a crafting table here? I would have thought I would have had a crafting table here. I may have, oops, I may have taken it. Let's make yet another crafting table. I'll make 2 crafting tables, then I'll have one with me. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And let's see. I think that's good enough for now. Oops. Wrong place. Those slabs I was going to use for the rail, but I'll use them now here. Okay, so I turned the thing on, right? Now I just have to turn the light on, and then we're out of here. It's already after 9. My poor kitty cat. She's supposed to get her treatment at 9. It's already 9. It's not like she's going to drop. It's a water treatment. It doesn't have to necessarily be on at the exact same time. Okay, where is... Maybe I should put... There it is. Put that there. And sure, might as well. And now I'm officially out of torches. And fell damage. Okay. No damage. Alright, I did leave the thing on. I'm so going crazy now. I should at least have a ladder and a water drop here. This is all just temporary though, because this isn't how I'm going to get... I'm going to have a switch to the light, and my water drop is going to be somewhere completely different. Okay, we should hear spiders spawning now. Yep, I heard the spiders spawning. And I did leave that thing on, right? I can't believe. Not only did I mess the water drop up, because I said, why is this water here? But then I forgot to sleep, and I looked around, spun around, didn't see any creepers. Of course, there was a creeper. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. Okay, finally, I'm up here. And I need to sleep again, quickly. Where's the bed? Where's the other, where is it? Took a whole day to clean that stuff up. All right, no creepers today. Now, let's go look. Does it work? Does the whole thing work? 2.5 hours later? Stream is going to be late posting. Another long, long walk. I need to get more torches. I hear it. I hear it. Not there again. Look at that XP! Look, I got drops already. Those are not drops. And I was not here most of the time. Now, if I open this up, a spider may glitch through and come get me. So I'm not going to open that up. But there you go. It works. XP farm. XP's flying around. You can actually notice the XP's flying and I'm not picking it up. Again, the fence and the trapdoor work. Some of it's my innovation. The fence and the trapdoor are such that you will not get the XP. So if you do not have what you want highlighted, you can just creep up here. Once you get to where the fence is, now I'll grab a little bit. Grab a little bit more. And I think I got it all now that time. So you can get the XP from here, but not from back here. So if you stand here, the XP will just come rolling in. And this is what, look, see the XP rolling in? I'm repairing my things. It all works. And this is where I'm going to sign off. It's dark. Probably a terrible place to sign off for YouTube. Let's see, can I do this? Forward, turn, forward, jump. No, I can't do it in that view. Of course I can't do it in that view. How's this? There we go. That's good enough. You see the XP flying? That's how I'm going to sign off. I appreciate everyone watching. I'm down here in my new XP farm. We did it, folks. We did it. As I said, I do appreciate everyone watching. This has run long. I got things to do. But, nope. Nobody's playing Minecraft. I need more people to raid during the weekdays on Minecraft. So, if you know anybody, let me know. This has been Adventures in Tryhardia, 100% Let's Play. If you go out to Twitch, you'll see the seed and all that stuff. Seeds, capital T, Tryhardia. What was I saying? Oh, yes. I hope you have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you are going, on the road or in life, you should enjoy the drive. All right, folks, I am out of here, finally. Bye-bye.